Arriving in 1868 from Bibb County, Georgia, the Field family made this portion of Merritt Island, known as Indianola, their home. They were agriculturalists and homestead pioneers, and their crops included tobacco, pineapple, and inevitably sugarcane and Indian River citrus. The thriving town of Indianola had its own post office, general store, community center, church, and school. Into the 20th century, the community expanded with a gas company, electric company, and a telephone company. In 1997, Field Manor was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Now in the 21st century, it's a wonderful place to celebrate the pioneer homestead lifestyle. Through our efforts and with community support, we are able to continue telling the story of pioneer and agricultural life in East Central Florida. The Field House contains the majority of our artifact collection and is currently the only structure on property open to tour. The house requires a new roof, a repainted exterior, and partial siding replacements to ensure it keeps our collection protected and viewable for years to come. The Spanish brought citrus to the shores of the Indian River Lagoon in the 1500s. And by the 1800s, Indian River citrus was much sought after throughout the entire country. And the Field family jumped on that bandwagon and converted most of their acreage to the growth of citrus. They produced citrus from the 1880s until the early 2000s. Many homesteads here on the Indian River Lagoon would have their own independent packing house. That packing house was responsible for washing, sorting, and grading the citrus to ship off to other ports. We are very proud to have one of the few remaining packing houses in Brevard County, and we would love to share with you its many contents as well as its history. Our packing house was in use from 1900 until 1932 and remains a stalwart building here on our property, and we'd love to share it with you. Currently, our packing house needs a full exterior renovation, electrical overhaul, and structural work on the steps leading up to the front doors. With your support, we hope to fully renovate the packing house and open its doors to the public. The Indian River Lagoon was given its name by the Spanish in 1605, who identified it as El Río de Ayís, which means the River of the Ayís. The Ayís people lived here for thousands of years, and we are very fortunate that some of their cultural material survives in the form of artifacts, which we have recovered here on Field Manor property. Through our Phase 1 archaeological survey, the state determined we had a portion of an Ayís village on the property, and we were given a site designation by the state of Florida. As a way of honoring the previous inhabitants of the land, we plan to construct Ayís structures to illustrate what life was like for their culture on the Indian River Lagoon thousands of years ago.
The first thing killing the groves was the citrus canker. Citrus canker is like an aphid, and it spreads like fire through a grove. When they got the canker under control, the greening came along, and it spread the bacteria. It came through here, wiped out 200 acres, and now we're down to 45.
Field Manor has a long history of growing citrus and other crops here in Brevard County. However, due to greening and land grading, the citrus Field Manor grew has largely disappeared. Thanks to a new variety of tolerant citrus trees, we aim to bring citrus back to Field Manor. In conjunction with these new groves, we plan to expand our pollinator habitats and beehives to aid with pollination. We will diversify the grounds with additional agricultural and green space projects, such as U-Pick Destination for berries and a kitchen garden to showcase the historical plantings of the Field family during their earlier homesteading years.
As a nonprofit, Field Manor relies greatly on events such as weddings and private venue rentals, which help us cover everything from day-to-day expenses to necessary repairs and improvements.
As our position as a museum and venue within the Brevard community grows, so does interest in a vast array of events we can host here at Field Manor, such as classes, workshops, and lecture series. Currently, our only space to host events is the pavilion, but with your support we can build a new event room on the south side of the house that would be climate controlled, enclosed, and capable of holding up to 25 guests for anything from small celebrations to classes.
Thanks to Field Manor's beautiful location, many couples book with us for weddings, but due to limited space, we must use the museum as a get-ready suite and staging area, which causes repetitive wear to the museum. For this reason, we plan to build a separate wedding suite which will allow us to not only offer a better guest experience, but more importantly, it will allow us to preserve the Field home for generations to come.
Field Manor has 45 acres of land that has been protected and preserved over the many years the Field family called this area home. Now we want to share this beautiful property with our community by creating spaces for daily use.
By allowing the front parcel of land to grow unrestricted for a while, we hope to see more native plants begin to populate. Once growth reaches a certain point, we'll create walking and biking paths that will allow for aesthetically pleasing workouts. These paths will cut through unrestricted growth, allowing the viewing of natural habitats of native species, such as gopher turtles and sandhill cranes. This will create opportunities for preservation and education at Field Manor. Our grounds will house a microforest that can be walked, while also providing an abundance of wildlife with an ecosystem they could safely call home. In addition, elevated picnic areas will be constructed amongst a stand of the pine trees located across from the future site of the Brevard Heritage Village. This will allow museum visitors, bikers, and walkers alike to take a break, have lunch, and enjoy the beautiful views Field Manor will be creating in the upcoming years.
Field Manor has a unique opportunity for partnerships thanks to our land, history, and location on the Indian River.
Recently, we've had the pleasure of partnering with the North Brevard Heritage Foundation to bring multiple historic buildings here to Field Manor to expand our additional offerings. Some of these buildings will include the Clifton Colored School and a variety of shotgun houses. These will be erected on a plot of land on the front parcel of acreage and will be supported by a variety of gardens and other historical details pertaining to the pioneer period of the structures. The buildings will be staged and open to the public to tour, expanding Brevard County's educational and historical offerings. Additionally, there will be a recreation of an Ais settlement alongside the village, which will help illuminate the lifestyle of Brevard's native people before the fields settled on this land. Thanks to the Ais Village Trail, this settlement will be historically accurate and detail what a day in the life of the Ais would have been like. As you may know, Field Manor has over 400 feet of river frontage on the beautiful Indian River, and we have recently partnered with Finn Kayaking Expeditions to bring kayaking opportunities to the homestead. Thanks to Finn Kayaking, we will now be able to showcase the river that supported the Field family through the decades with a variety of tours. In the summer, Finn Kayaking will lead bioluminescence tours departing from our shoreline, while offering a new type of historical tour throughout the year. By combining a tour of the museum with a kayak tour of multiple historic vantage points from the water, Finn Kayaking will premiere a unique opportunity for those interested in both history and outdoor sports. We look forward to growing our partnerships with these wonderful groups and are thrilled to share them with you.
The future holds great potential for the Field Manor homestead. Through new partnerships in our community and with assistance from you, we can achieve our goal to expand our educational and recreational offerings for Brevard County residents and its visitors. We hope you'll support and engage with us along our journey.